Have you ever wondered why a man can text one woman every day but only call another when he's bored? Well, let's see the common ways men categorize women while dating and what this actually means. So, without wasting much time, let's get right into the videos.
As your fairy godbrother and as a dating coach for 14 years, I want to let you know that men put women into different categories. And it's not the simplistic wifey material, not wifey material categories. There are 5 categories that men put women into, and I wanted to share those with you so that you understand kind of what's what. Okay, so the first category is the desperate girl, and the desperate girl is all the girl that's chasing, emailing him, texting him, trying to earn his love. That's the lowest of the low, no shade. And if you don't know if you're this girl, if you are always initiating conversations, texts, and if the only reason that he's reaching out is because he wants something or needs something for you or is asking money, you're probably in the desperate girl category. That's category number 1. Category number 2 is the good time girl. This is the girl that he hooks up with. Oftentimes these are the girls that he doesn't want to be seen in public with. That's will try to put you in the box, so don't let them do that. If you want to figure out if you're this girl, if he is giving you what you do in text, or if he's messaging you after 10 p.m., or if he's taking you out on dates outside of the city center, you're probably in this category. So that's category number 2, the good time girl. The third category is the good enough girl. This is a tricky category because he's doing like the bare minimum and things are okay. He's not mean, he's not rude, but he's not doing the extra things. He's getting you gifts for your birthday, he's getting you gifts for Valentine's Day, but he's not doing the small and special things to put you over the top, to really value and cherish you. If you want to know if you're in this category, you have to understand and think, am I always having to ask him to do things, and is he not doing them the first time around? If not, he's probably put you in the category of a good enough girl, because a guy that is like in love with the entire package is going to need to hear things once, and he's just going to do them. Okay. The fourth category is the dream girl category. So the difference between dream girl and the kind of good enough category is the dream girl, he loves the whole package, and he's going to do the little stuff in between, the random flowers, right? He's going to take care of things without you asking him to do so. The thing that you have to be aware of, and this is the category that you want to be in, is you want to make sure that you're not performing. A lot of girls will be in this dream girl category, and he will want to do all of these things for you, but then you feel like, oh my God, I have to be this like curated version of myself and not my real self. Don't do that, girl. Yeah. The fifth category and is the out of your league category. And this is where the woman comes from wealth, more education, has a bigger job or prestige than the guy, and he's doing everything that he can to be a part of that prestige to lift himself up. And so what happens though is, after a while, if he doesn't feel like he's satisfying her needs, he will cheat, or he will try to humble her in a certain kind of way to bring her down to his level and his status so he doesn't feel as inadequate. So those are the 5 different categories that men put women in.
Whoa, this is actually a lot. But then the question is, are you in a relationship? In what categories or which categories are you? Put that in the comment section because I'll be right here waiting.
The box theory when it comes to men is completely true. Guys, when they start to see a girl, will put you in one of 3 boxes. The first box is someone that they are not really attracted to and they just don't want to date. The second box is someone that they want to hook up with. So even though they may tell you that they like you or they enjoy hanging out with you, maybe they take you on dates, they just only want to hook up with you. And then the third box is, of course, they want to date you. And guys will know what box to put you in literally within like the first 20 minutes of meeting you. And the craziest part is you can't control what box guys put you in. Use this information as you wish, and as always, have an awesome day.
Let me break this down for people who still don't get it. Men put women in one of 2 categories. You can either be the woman he respects or the woman he disrespects. I know men love to act stupid, like they don't know what you're talking about, like they don't know what you mean, but trust me, the men know who they can disrespect and they also know who they need to respect. In the process of him meeting you and getting to know you, he will see what category he's got to put you in. And how is that determined, you might ask? Well, it's determined by the way you carry yourself, the way you speak, the type of friends you have, the places you hang out, just you as a human being. When a guy recognizes you as a woman he has to respect, oh, trust you me, he will put on his best suit and tie for you. He'll get the crispest haircut for you. He'll drive 3-4 hours. Oh, it's not a problem. I'll drive right back after we finish hanging out for you. But what he won't do is he won't hit you up at 3 a.m. to ask you what you doing. What he won't do is only check for you when he's got nothing going on or he's bored. What he won't do, listen close, he won't make every time you guys hang out an impromptu, yo, I'm coming to pull up on you right now in an hour. He'll plan it out. He'll schedule it out. And y'all think it's only about sex. It's really not even about sex. When he perceives, oh, I just farted. When he perceives you as a woman he should respect, he cares about how he presents himself to you. When he sees you as a woman he should disrespect, I promise you, he doesn't care about how he presents himself to you. So then the question becomes, how do you turn yourself into a woman he should respect?
Dear ladies, try as much as possible to put on that high class standard. Do not make yourself cheap. Never make yourself cheap. And also know your worth and even your full respect. Do not allow someone, anyone or any man to play with your emotions. Never allow that. Know your worth and then you work towards it.
Men put you in 3 categories. One of those categories is, okay, she has potential to be something serious, right? The other category is, I don't want to be anywhere around her. Like, it'll never happen. I don't even want her as a friend, right? And the third one is, okay, I can't see myself in a relationship with her, but we can have some fun together. Whether that be friendship or whether that be sex only relationship, whatever the case may be. But this is a fun situation, right? I'm not going to put any serious stock into where this thing is going. By the time we come up and introduce ourselves, our mind is pretty much made up, right? But within 15 to 20 minutes of conversation, it's going to either confirm the category that we have you in, or it's going to make us transfer you to a new category. But the majority of the decision is already made up before we even approach.
All right, ladies, I might catch some heat from the men for this one, but here are the 3 categories that all men will put you in. Let's go. Number 1, the fun girl. When a guy decides that you're a fun girl, this basically just means that he looks at you and thinks good time. You're someone that he wants to kick it with, hang out with, someone that he wants to sleep with whenever he can. He is not interested in doing anything serious with you, and he has no intentions on taking things with you to the next level. You never spend any major holidays together. He never takes you out on any real dates. You're always Netflix and chilling it at his house or your house. He doesn't make any mention of a future or a title or anything like that. Then he is just looking at you and thinking, I'm having a good time for as long as you will let me. Category 2, Miss Maybe. Being in the category Miss Maybe is a very, very tricky one. So I really want to break this one down. You're more than a fun girl to him because there's a potential in his mind that you could possibly be more to him at some point. Basically the category that men put you in when they're not sure about you. There's something about you, maybe the way that you're carrying yourself on social media, maybe it's a reputation he's heard about you. There's something about you that makes him hold back. It could be that his physical attraction to you is not all the way where he would like it to be for a woman that he would really want to wife. There's something about you that's holding him back. So you're a maybe in his mind for now. A lot of men will exhaust all of their other options and keep their Miss Maybe waiting on ice. And then when they realize that they don't have anything better out there, then they will go ahead and wife her. There are a lot of men who are married to their Miss Maybe right now. And last but not least, category 3 is the one. This is a category that men will put you in when they absolutely feel like they have found everything that they're looking for in an ideal woman. It doesn't mean that you are perfect, but it means in his eyes, you are absolutely the perfect thing that he's looking for in a wife. Physical attraction is on 10. The way that you reciprocate energy is on 10. The way that you carry yourself is the way that he likes. The way that you make him feel is the way that he likes. When you're checking all of those boxes for a man, which for men is something that's not that easy to come by, he is going to feel like you are the one. You'll know when a man has found the one through his actions. He'll start to maneuver for her differently. He'll start to make sacrifices and adjustments to his lifestyle just to keep her happy and to keep her around. He doesn't become her yes man, but you can tell that he is positioning his lifestyle in a way to keep this woman around long term because he sees her as an investment and as someone that he wants to be with for the long haul. And let me be clear, I'm not saying that I agree or that I think it's fair that men typically put us in these 3 categories, but I also know as a woman that we tend to put guys in boxes too. All that we can do is try to learn more about the way that the opposite sex thinks so that we can act accordingly.
Ladies, here are 3 categories men will put you in when dating. Number 1, the needy girl. This is the girl that comes off as very desperate for his attention. This is how you'll know if you're this girl, if you're always texting him first. If you're always initiating anything first, actually, if you will. Trying to hang out all the time, you're texting him all the time, you're calling him all the time, and he's not doing barely anything in return. Don't be this girl. You better match his energy or you're gonna end up looking fucking stupid in the end. If you're not already looking stupid already. Number 2, the booty call girl. This is the girl that only gets called when it's like 11 p.m. or after. The fun girl, he loves having fun.
You all have to know that a man that really wants you will not stress you. He will want to always keep you, and he will always want to make you happy, and he will always make every kind of adjustment and sacrifices for you. He will not toy with your emotion. He will not play with your feelings. He will always be ready to make adjustment just because he wants to please you. He can go extra mile to do things just to make you happy, just to see you smile.
Here are the 4 categories that men secretly put women in when they're thinking about dating them or being with them long term. This is a secret, don't tell anyone. Says the guy putting it on TikTok. I know, it's comedy, but this is pretty accurate. Number 1, immediate no. You can't come back from it. I know you do it too. It's just a no, not feeling the vibe. Number 2 is a maybe. It could be maybe yes, maybe no. I don't really understand the science, but you just need a little bit more time. It's probably a no, but it's maybe a yes. Number 3, this one's the one that's gonna hurt. I'm sorry that I have to be the one to tell you this, but some of you you're so sad and you're in these relationships with these shitty people and you think all men are terrible and blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you the category that you're in. It's an immediate yes for sleeping with them, but pretty sure no for being with them long term. You're never going to marry them, and if you're in a relationship, it's not going to be that great. Number 4 is an immediate yes and immediate marry. Most men know, and if they say they don't, they're fucking lying.
See, ladies, there's 2 categories that a guy will put you in more immediately. And which category he puts you in is really dependent on how you carry yourself and how you communicate / or respond to him. One category is the cashmere casual category. That's the hook up, date, deal with, play with, take out once in a while, flirt with, swipe up on Instagram with, send DM to, heart eye emoji, all this other stuff. Stuff that really doesn't matter. And he can get away with it. That sounds something like, oh, come over, first date, bring the popcorn. When you're really the dinner. That's inviting you over. That's just... See, there's girls that he would not say that to, ladies. There's girls he wouldn't dare ask over on a first date. There isn't, because they carry themselves differently. See, this is the second category. It's because they carry themselves differently. Or he puts you in commitment category. Somebody he could see committing to, somebody he respects, the way she carries herself, the class she has, the elegance she has, the composure she has. He wouldn't dare. He respects her too much. That's somebody he asks on dates. That's somebody he starts communicating consistently with, because he wouldn't dare lower himself to the level of, come over, girl. She would be like, huh? What? He'd be like, no, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. But for some of y'all, he can say whatever, and you'll keep flirting back. Oh no, he would never tell her, bring the popcorn, I'll put a bubble bath in play. Never.
Men put you in 3 categories when they first meet you. If you're new to my page, hello, my name is Shanza. I help single women attract their soulmates and have the commitment of their dreams. Yes, when you first meet a man, he tests you to see which category you belong in so he can know how to treat you. So what are these 3 categories? Let's get into it. Category number 1 is the fling. The fling is a woman who can easily give a man what he's looking for, whether it's a fun time, whether it's money, whether it's whatever he wants. So he treats her with not much of respect. He does whatever he needs to do, and the woman gives him whatever he's looking for, and that's the end of the transaction. He may or may not speak to you afterwards. The second category I want to talk about is the wifey. The wifey is the woman that he knows is the one for him. The wifey is the woman that he will jump through hoops of fire for. He will bend over backwards for. He can't get enough of her. He wants to grow old with her. He cannot imagine losing her. She's wifey. He wants to do every heroic thing that he can do to make her smile, to put a smile on her face, to put a ring on her finger. She is the one that he wants to be with for the rest of his life. She is the woman that he, in his perception, believes is a woman that he wants to respect, the woman he is going to do everything and anything for. The most dangerous category is the girlfriend. The girlfriend is the woman that when he first meets you and you open your mouth, he goes, she's not a fling. I actually need to respect her, and she actually has standards and boundaries, but she's not wifey. So the girlfriend ends up being a woman that is in a man's life temporarily. While he is with the girlfriend, he is looking for the right woman or the wifey to come along. And until she does, he's going to keep you in his life. You end up sitting around as a girlfriend waiting for this man to commit to you, but he won't. And if he does commit to you after, let's say, 5 years, 8 years, 10, 12 years later, it's because he gave up waiting around for wifey and decided to settle for the girlfriend. If you are a single woman and you want to be in your dream relationship with the man who sees you as the woman of his dreams, that he cannot imagine leaving you for anyone else, then you need to show up from the beginning as the wifey, not the fling, not the girlfriend.
My ladies, try as much as possible to wise up. Start at the beginning to act as the role of a wifey. Do not act or play the role of a girlfriend. This shouldn't be like you are putting it up or you're just acting, because if you're acting, you are likely to fall back. Be yourself, but play the role of a wifey. But then again, be very smart, because the men literally know exactly what they want. They are not fools. They know exactly what they want. So be the best of yourself, not a girlfriend.
Let's talk about what kind of woman you are and why you might be struggling with men. Now, to be clear, this is not me telling you have to change. This is just information that you can choose to use or not use. So number one is the strict religious girl. You are very into your word, very into your teaching, very into your whatever study is, the Bible, the Quran, whatever religion. You're boring. You have nothing to talk about except your faith. You add no contribution outside of faith and religious teachings to any conversation. Most men do not like this kind of woman. Not to say they don't want their girl to have religious leanings, but this particular type of religious girl, you're too strict. And you often don't have very much in the way of tangible things to offer. It's more usually just prayer. The men who do like this are very deep in their walk, in their religion, in that moment of time in their life when they do connect with you. However, they are men. So that religious thing will not overpower how boring you are to them, and they will eventually become tired of you. Number two, the non-strict religious girl. Now, this girl is pretty much like any of your normal friends that go out, that socialize, that are part of inner city life. The only main difference is she goes to her holy place on her holy day. And randomly in conversation, she will bring up her faith and how she tries to live her life in accordance with it. Now, I see you lot because you be talking, but you got the same amount of bodies as everybody else. Anyway, your problem with men is that you're too eager to get married. The desire to get married is very strong in you, and that can come across not only to men, but to people around you. Next, you have the nice girl who is slightly a hoe. I'm so sorry. Like the sweetest thing. But sis, you've got bodies. And sometimes the reason you've got a lot of bodies is because you're so sweet and naive that with every guy that you meet that you like, you give up the goods. But unfortunately, you meet a lot of guys, so the numbers are racking up. But sweet, love you guys. Your issue is that you think men don't know, and they do know. And a lot of women know as well. Let me just tell you the truth. Like, we're some of your friends. We know your business. So unfortunately, a lot of men that approach you or that you interact with, they do so with the knowledge of your reputation that you may not be aware of. The next one, I don't know what number we're on, is they're like, come on, have it, girls. Like, you lot drink, you smoke, you party, you do hard drugs sometimes. Like, you're living your best life. I love that for you. But your issue may be that you're just too much one of the mandem. Like, I think men want their females to have a lot of femininity, no matter what they say, and They just almost too much see you like one of the boys. Next, you have your alpha female. You know, you're working, you're living, you're making your money, you have a good social life, good group of friends. Your problem is you're too much. You're too much of an alpha. You're just too much headache for men. They don't want to deal with it. You need to work on your femininity. You need to work on being softer. Next, we have just like the cool girl. She's friends with everyone. She's friends with the man name. She's just cool. You like having her around. She don't make too much noise. She don't make too little noise. She's a great addition to every group. Your thing is, and this is not a problem, so I don't want to frame it that way, but I just want to make you aware. In the competition of this dating life, there are just sexier girls around. And that's not to say you're not pretty, and that's not to say you're not beautiful or that you can't get a man. Absolutely not. But in like this social environment, and I'll use, Black London as an example, there are the it girls that just do go all out, do everything. And you're just cool. You're not on that. You're pretty. You do your hair. You look nice. But certain girls go the extra mile and they're up next. Oh, the it girl, baby. Nails done, hair done, everything set. Just the type of girls that on every night out, men want them on their table because they look good. Usually a little BBL in the group or two. But definitely queen of the nightlife. You guys look good too. Your problem is you're out too much. You're an outsider. However independent a man pretends to be, he does not want his girl out every weekend. He does not want people seeing his girl all the time. Now, to be clear, I'm not presenting these as like facts. I'm just throwing in a general summary that may or may not be helpful.
In all, the categories that man actually puts you in actually depends really how you put yourself. So, which of these categories are you? Comment down below and also share your stories with us so that we can actually learn from it. And also do not forget to subscribe, like, and also share the videos to someone that actually needs this. Relate your story with us again. And so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.